In the previous video, I was able to finally get an opportunity to buck with my longbow. As you can see, that did not go great and I ended up missing the buck. In today's video, I'm going to be using my Flintlock here in West Virginia's firearm season. I'm going to be showing you what can go wrong when using a Flintlock and why it is so hard to use one of these lovely weapons. But before we get to that, today I'm going to show you a hunt I had with my 270 in the doe season here. First off, you can see the buck I missed last video came running in right here, right beside me, about 50-ish yards. I probably would have been able to get a shot at him if it was rifle season at the time, but instead it was just doe season. Here later on, I had the opportunity to shoot a deer up on some public land. I was going to make a full video out of this, but I just didn't have any good footage, and as you can see, my camera did start falling down my head, and I completely missed everything that happened in the shot.
I have no idea if I got that on video. I'm sure you couldn't see a whole lot, but I definitely got one. Just down and go get it and get my pap, and I guess we might just head out of here. This is pretty easy time here. But I can see her laying down right there. She's dead. So let's go check her out.
Let's hop right in here and get right into opening day of firearm season.
Okay, it is West Virginia's opening day of firearm season. So far this morning I've seen doe and two fawns. Those dudes aren't getting any film still. Couldn't have shot it if I wanted to, but either way, I think I'm gonna hold out for a buck, at least for a while. I'm not in a good spot that I want to be in, but I'm standing here on the ground a little bit behind where my stand normally is. They walked right underneath where my stand would have been, running bow range. But my little brother wanted to hunt today, so my pap took him and is sitting in the tree stand I was going to go to, so now I'm just out here standing. There's people hunting back behind me. They've shot a couple times, and I know there's people on the other property hunting, so I know there could be deer push from anywhere at any time, so that's why I'm just standing up here where I can see everything. If it happens, it happens today. If not, I'm just going to keep on hunting, you know. I picture being able to see a couple more deer today, and I'll see if I see something. Bat, 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 bat. Meh. Meh. Hey. Can't believe you wouldn't stop. Well, I'm pretty sure I missed that buck. He wouldn't stop. It was a nice little buck for up here. Public land. Let me check what's going on here. Alright, yeah. That's about as close as I can get. Almost. He stopped right behind a tree. I almost had him. He stopped twice behind trees. Close, very close. I'm gonna have to go check the shot, but I don't think I let him enough.
I would typically not have shot that shot. I probably shouldn't have shot that shot. But since I did, I should have shot it earlier than I did. With this flintlock, that is something that is hard to do, is account for that delay. If I would have been swinging with him and shot when he was a little bit closer to me through some of them openings, I would have had a fairly good chance of actually getting that buck down. That is why it is harder to use a flintlock than it is a firearm per se. That 270 you've seen in the beginning of this video, if I would have had that thing, I could have had off 4 shots and had that buck down. But that is the price you pay when you start using a flintlock. Ideally, I wouldn't have shot that shot at all, but since I did, is what happened. You could see there that I had a delay go off there, and since I didn't have him led far enough, I definitely shot way behind him. That's something you got to expect with a flintlock and have a better time choosing when to shoot. I probably just shouldn't have shot at all, but let's get right on to the last day of the season.
Okay, I'm back here again on some public land with my pap and Wade. It's the last day of the firearm season here in West Virginia. I got my flintlock again. I'm no longer going to be hunting just a buck. I'm going to shoot whatever I see up here on public today. If I get an opportunity, that is. But hopefully we can at least get a shot between the 3 of us today, and I'll see if I see something. That's part of flintlock hunting. Dang gun didn't go off. I think you could probably see the deer. That doe cam stood about 50 yards from me. Felt good about the shot and everything, but sometimes it happens with these flintlocks. This deer stayed too far.
And with that, that's going to be a wrap of my 2025 firearm season here in West Virginia. It's definitely a good season, a subpar season for me recording and really shooting. I probably should have killed that buck if I would have done the right thing. I am glad I was able to get this little doe down that I did show you there earlier in the video. It was nice to be up there and have a chance at this buck. It's not very often I get a chance at a public land buck, but I just didn't make the opportunity out of it. Lastly here, this shows how hard it is to hunt with a flintlock. Misfire like that really made it hard for me to get a deer down this season. And on that note, if you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.